Good morning, everyone. How are you going today? Hang on. I love my green juice. It just sets me up for the day. It's awesome. So, yesterday I came to you guys, and I'm just going to adjust here again, the angle. Yesterday I came to you guys with the question of what if? And I wonder how many of you actually thought about that. How many of you? I'd love to know. So if you're watching this today, let me know if you thought about your what ifs from yesterday's video. I just want to say that, you know, sometimes when I come to you guys live, I can sound a little bit mysterious, a little bit, ooh, what's she talking about? But I do like to do that in some way so that you guys actually start thinking about what you want. Okay, I'm completely transparent with these things. You need to think about what you want. Oh, someone's on, but I'm not sure who. So you can either say good morning, or you can just, you know, give me a like, because I can't always see who's on. Because, good morning, Ben. Oh, I do adore you. I want you guys to think about these things, because when you're ready for change, you need to know what you want to change to. You need to have an idea of where you want to go and what you want your life to be. So when I put those videos out there asking you to think about things for yourself, that's the purpose of them. Now today I want to just share with you guys the value of your own potential and how you can get there and how I can help you get there. So what I want to share with you is some of the stuff that I've worked with people for, about, with, whatever the right terminology is. There are a myriad of reasons that I've worked with people, why people have come to me, seeking answers or seeking clarification or wanting to move forward. I've dealt with people with severe anger issues. I've dealt with people with anxiety, with extreme fear. I've dealt with people's physical issues, and 9 times out of 10, actually, I'm going to scrap that, 10 out of 10, they are related to emotional issues. I deal with past life stuff, which is pretty phenomenal. Spiritual development, psychic development. Basically, when you want to work with me, it becomes whatever you want it to be. So, here's some examples. I had one session with a woman who had a phobia about incoming phone calls, which was quite difficult because she was just starting a business where a lot of it was going to be on the phone. Within an hour and a half, actually an hour and 45 minutes, she was ready to take phone calls. The next day when hi Victoria, the next day or a couple of days later when I touched base with her, she had started making phone calls and receiving phone calls. That was after an hour and 3/4, one session. I have worked with a gorgeous young woman who suffered quite badly from IBS. And she now eats whatever she wants without consequence, which is phenomenal to me. Someone who couldn't consume something as simple as, you know, cheese and crackers, or couldn't eat garlic, was on a FODMAP diet and couldn't actually go out to restaurants because her diet was so strict, now eats whatever she wants. And the only consequence of that is that when she gets stressed, some of the symptoms return. But she now has strategies to reduce that stress, and we do keep in contact so that when it starts again, we clear it. I've dealt with people, and this is a little bit touchy, so I won't go on too much about it, but I have dealt with actually quite a few people who have suffered from sexual abuse, whether that was through their childhood stages or teenage years or even later on in life. That to me is one of the most rewarding things that I can help people with, because it is a horrible thing to suffer that way, and to be able to help people through that is incredibly rewarding, and to see them come through afterwards and be able to live a normal life without that hanging over their heads is one of the most rewarding things that I've been able to be a part of. I would say that by far, actually not by far, but the one that I actually talk about often because I've been given permission to talk about is a guy that I worked with for 3 months, because that is how long I generally work with people, to overcome cocaine addiction. This guy was, and hand on heart, this guy was consuming a ridiculous amount of cocaine on a daily basis. And we worked through so many issues leading up to the day when he decided to stop. And his withdrawal lasted less than 12 hours. And then he was able to move on. He's now been clean for nearly 6 weeks. That is, to me, phenomenal. When I say it's easy, it is. From the perspective of when we clear the energetic blocks that are sitting in your body, you don't have those obstacles to do what you want. We then have to deal with issues of fear. We then have to deal with issues around change. This is why I work with people for 3 months at a time. This is not quick fix, but it is. If you think about 3 months of your life in relation to how long your life goes for and how long you still have in this life, 3 months is a drop in the ocean to completely turn things around for yourself. So with most people, I like to work on a weekly basis, weekly contact. There goes Andre with the hairdryer. Apologies. Usually that's what's required, if not more. And there's always contact in between. I do also offer fortnightly, and I've got someone that's on that at the moment, and they came back to me this morning and said they wish they'd signed up for the weekly because, you know, when you are ready to move, things happen fast, and having that ongoing support is just priceless. Mwah. And I love you, Ben. Beyond words, you know that. Then I also have a monthly program. Now, I don't offer that very often, and my thanks forever to Dawes for suggesting that we work together monthly, because she's the one that encouraged me to offer that. And you've all seen the results that Dawes has had. She's not shy about saying, you know, the incredible changes that she's experienced in her life. But what you will also see from what Dawes posts is that she put the work in. She put the work in between our monthly calls. We would be in contact on a weekly basis, multiple times a week if required. But she put the work in. And that's why it was okay for me to let her go just with monthly contact. The other thing is that virtually everyone that I've worked with is still in contact with me. And to me, that is amazing. To me, they have become friends. They have become people who I know will be in my life forever, pretty much. And to have been a part of their development is just beyond words, beyond words. So usually I'm asked, what's my ideal client? I've worked with men, women, children. I've worked with transgender. Yes, I have. I've worked with people as young as 8 and as old as 80 plus. There is no ideal client except for 3 things. Someone who has already gone through what they consider to be the worst part of their life. Someone who knows that they now want something better. And someone who is ready to take on the challenge of undertaking that change. That's who I want to work with. They are the people who get the results. I mean, I get results anyway. Who am I kidding? I get results anyway. But if you fall into that category, if you know you want something better for your life, if you know that you're ready for change, we need to work together and we need to make that happen. So, I got all goosebumpy. If that's what you want, let me know. If that's what you want, start today. If that's what you want, imagine your life 3 months from now. Then scrap that idea and multiply it by 1,000. And that's what you can expect. Big claims, but I'm pretty confident with what I do. So, I'm sending you so much love. Thank you to Victoria and Ben. I adore you guys. Don't get all squishy. Have a fabulous day. And I will catch you guys again tomorrow. Unless you catch me first. I do like being a bit cheeky sometimes. Have a fabulous day. Love you. Bye.